Hello my friends, welcome to the penultimate mission of Real Scale. We are going to jump right into it. We were talking about in the Giant Grant Games Discord strategies for this mission, or not really strategies, but kind of just talking about it. And someone came up with a very, very fun idea. Oh, drop pods has been fixed by the way, and we're actually going to grab it because I want to play around with it, and implosion is going to be, I have a feeling if a mission is hard, it's going to be reckoning. And I have a feeling if a mission is hard, then implosion will be really helpful. Plus, I want to see if you can implode the Odin. So we're going to try the new and improved drop pods, where everything doesn't start at level 1 anymore. It is better. However, before we do that, we have to head to Death from Above, where things are going... Well, let's just say that the idea is really, really fun. And I'm looking a lot forward to it. We'll see how it goes. So we got all the gas upgrades in the world because we're going to have to tech up pretty quick. First of all, we get Mini Dahaka. But all of his foes are mini as well, so he's just going to slap them.
Machine hides above. I will destroy it.
Easy peasy. And then there's going to be a couple guys over here, but they're not going to hit that hard. I'm pretty sure we can just hold the mend button and click on this like you normally can. Easy. Alright. So let's super saturate real quick. Grab these guys, just put them over here. Whoa, this should not be off cooldown.
Go. Attack while the field is down.
Yeah, no, there shouldn't be a available Leviathan at this point, I don't think. So I'm gonna wait. Orca was updating the Leviathan. It may have been that he had it on no cooldown for testing. But no, the 0-second Leviathan is a bit much. It has an anti-ground attack now. What he did was he made it so the tentacles are the things that bop the capital ships, like these guys up here. And then the little bug swarms that he has is what hits the ground. His justification is that the tentacles, when a Leviathan is in orbit, shouldn't be able to slap people on the ground anyway, but it makes sense having a ranged attack. If we had more time, doing stuff like putting in some sort of drop pod ability for it would be cool. However, we actually have to release this mod to the public. We can't just change things forever, you know. And so we gotta get there. And Leviathan, or not Leviathans, aberrations are actually really legitimate in this mod, and it's interesting. It's very, very interesting. So there's some good stuff over here. I think what I want to do is... Oh, I don't have Kinetic Blast. How do I want to approach this? I think we want to move in and take down the infantry. So I don't remember what the cooldown on Leviathan is, but I'm going to wait for like, I don't know, the 15-minute mark or something before using it. That seems pretty reasonable. This area is secure, and then... Ooh. Sorry, friend. Gotta take this bad boy down. And we're almost there. Get a couple Zerglings just for food. And then I guess these fire bats aren't really that valuable. Just stop them from building up. Because this idea is awesome, and it's real scale only, effectively. Something that you can't do anywhere else in the universe.
Yes.
Oh, here they come. Come get me. Chain attack is so crazy. Then we're gonna eat. And eat. And you might be understanding why I decided to opt for drop pods this time. Because we are not going to kill any more of the power fields. We're going to play a little bit of Terran. And we're going to play a little Primal. Is that not amazing? Okay, so let's start building some SCVs, huh?
Make your peace.
Yeah. I missed playing real scale Wings of Liberty, so we're going to get some of the good stuff now. Yeah, why don't we take a few of you guys? Maybe build a infested factory. We absolutely can get these auto gases over here. I don't mind. A little bit of cross-contamination with my factions.
Energy spike detected. The destroyer field.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Soon.
Nope. And I just want to power SCVs with mind control for now. Hello. So what do I want? I definitely don't want infantry. We're going to need something a little bit spicier than that. Do we have power build? No, we don't. Darn shame. Eat all these. Kargan, you can deal with whatever that is, right? Yeah, it's just some bio. I do not care. And then we're... Actually, let's get some Thors. Thors seem really good. And then a couple armories. Yeah, I like that idea. And then, of course, we can use this noble tech reactor. It's not what I meant to do. Whatever. Let's go Zergling drop. That did not do much. Okay, so the field is expanding. I do not care about these guys. What happened to my factory? It disappeared. Huh. But the tech lab remained. Well, that was something I was expecting. Sure, why not? Here, let's grab that so that we're safe. What is this? Recruit mercenaries. Ooh. Oh. Sentry bot. Alright. Sure. I'm not sure what's going on over here, but it looks like we have options.
What are you doing? Destroy the
Oh.
power link.
We take damage from the side destroyer. Oh, that's going to be a shame. We can still play Terran either way. I was hoping that we would be immune to the side destroyer. Oh, maybe it's because that's infested. Oh. So maybe the natural guys that we have will be immune, but the infested missile turret will not. That would be pretty neat. Alright, so we need these overlords to spawn eventually. They have a very long build time, and let's start getting the attack and armor upgrades as well. Now what else is available here? Siege Tank, Goliath, Spartan Company. This has to be something broken from the way this is built for Core Hall. This is probably the things that Minx can use, so I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to build Thors.
What is it this time?
And then we can go with a Thor drop pod army.
No time like the present.
So one thing Orca was talking about when we were discussing it that's interesting is because they don't all spawn at level 5, you're sort of incentivized to keep your guys alive, which is neat. I like that. Oh, whoops. Okay, so when I clicked it from that one menu, it did in fact create black hammers, which, screw it, let's make black hammers. Why not? This ain't a challenge run. This is, we're on Core Hall and we're supposed to steal Core Hall stuff, so let's do that. It does look like we take damage from the destroyer. It also looks like we don't care. So what is the Black Hammer's stats? Black Hammer does 35 damage times 4 and 60 damage, as opposed to 30 damage times 4. Oh, the damage is like almost identical. Interesting. Oh, however, it actually doesn't have the abilities, which makes it worse in many ways. Okay, I think I want Thors instead of Black Hammers. The extra durability is nice, however, the abilities are super important. They're having a bit of trouble.
Retribution.
We'll figure it out. We can definitely make some sentry bots to help. No, those won't be useful because of the side destroyer field damage. What do we make to supplement this? We'll pull back. I'm determined to make this work. It probably won't, but I would really like to give it a legitimate try. I don't want to give up on the idea too quick, because I thought it was a really fun one. So how much gas is in here? Only a couple Thors worth each. The gas guy's just about to die. Oh, Thors are very expensive. We're going to lose the tech reactor. No. We can't repair this right now. What a shame. I think it might work if we had the ability to repair. So this is where the side destroyer field stops, I believe. Which means it's not going to go any farther, at least. We're at 200 max supply. These guys can keep this alive. We have to try to retreat these back a little bit more.
Our forces must pull back.
Isha,
The field will
shush.
destroy the swarm.
Yeah, so having these amazing Punisher cannons, I think, is worth it. This has to be a good pushing army, right? We'll see how it goes. Oh, hello. You know what? Welcome to the club. You're now our friend. Get him, big boys. Losing this gas geyser is actually the most painful part of this. If we keep these guys over here, can they just repair through... Actually, SCVs might just be able to repair through the side destroyer field pretty easily. So if we were to pull a bunch of these, who are working on minerals that we don't need anyway, and have them on repair, would we be able to just big boy push our way through? Would this guy be able... I can't... We'll move his factory. Can he get out now? No, he can't. You gotta take down his tech lab. Okay, the SCVs do not have the ability to out-heal the... Nope. Does too much damage. At least while they're on the move. These ones seem to be pretty okay. I'm not sure what's happening over here. This needs to be finished. I am being too stubborn. I am well aware of this.
We are without limit.
So I know for a fact that the primals, it must be a specific buff on the primals that make them immune, instead of being a specific thing on the Zerg that make them vulnerable. Hopefully we can fix that before main release, because this should be viable. It would be really, really fun and cool if it was. Oh, here comes a battlecruiser. BC number 1, however... Oh! The Thors just destroy. Let's get this guy on the way. Moving forward. Do Thors have high ground vision? Oh no, there's just one on the high ground. Alright, no, this isn't gonna work. That is a shame. Oh, oh, no, no, no! Alright. So we're just going to be taking damage over time for a bit. We can bring some SCVs over there. The roaches are doing their thing. Dahaka has to respawn, so it's going to be a while on him. The primal roaches were not really able to do anything there anyway.
Primal Zerg reinforcements incoming.
Darn, 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 darn. Well, I think at this point I can say that I gave it the benefit of the doubt. I tried. Let's make these guys and slap our way through. What do we have over here? A bunch of SCVs repairing each other. Why not? Just gotta try to hit. No, Daka, you got a micro, bud. I'm sure not gonna micro for you. He's got a really long tongue. Look at that. Good old Yoshi. What? Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna go off on a limb and say that my situation here is not actually the best, and that I might need to have a better idea in the future. Once again, I'm not giving up. Not giving up.
Primal Zerg
But I'm pretty sure
incoming.
that my drones are about to... Oh, there goes my larva.
Forces out of the field if they
Okay, I have a Leviathan. Oh, I tried to repair him. Oh, he moved back. Yeah, the low HP Dahaka here is actually pretty devastating.
The swarm.
Or rather, it's the real scale Terran tank damage, I think. Slap up there and deal with it. Okay.
Task is complete.
Sure.
We brought down the field. Strike now.
We're gonna get that, that, and that. I have 2 Thors remaining who can both absolutely melt the enemies. We're gonna get the attack upgrade on them, and then I think I'm gonna go Swarm Host. Because Swarm Host are really cost effective. 25 gas on that. Because I'm basically out of gas due to this incredibly normal and good play that happened. So the battle cruisers I don't think are a threat. We'll just be able to test the new and fixed Swarm Host. At least I've been told it's fixed. I figure that it'll be powerful enough to save me. We can get the Leviathan in on the action as well. That'll be good. Fire some drop pods off. Get some mending done. Level up these bad boys. Burrow you to avoid AoE damage. Didn't work.
Speed.
Maybe that the missile hits really hard. And you know what? I think it's time for the big boy. Oh, it's 1 charge per mission now. Interesting. Okay.
Yes.
So we get him, and then we have one ability. Bioplasma Discharge. Empties the entire stomach to obliterate all round units. Deals 500 damage to everything, including the swarm. Oh, dude. Vomit on me. Was that...
The swarm.
Did it happen?
Enemy.
The tanks are alive.
It is.
I don't think the ability works. Uh-oh. I might just be dead this game. We're gonna have to figure out how to deal with... Okay, one thing we could do is... Field powers up in 1 minute. Oh, this is about to time out, though. He did kill all of the battle cruisers. Even though he didn't vomit on his opponents correctly. I do like the little bugs. They feel kind of cool. And now he's dead.
Get back to the hive cluster.
And for his sacrifice, we'll get +1 missile attacks. And then we're going to focus on Dahaka for a bit. How much gas is here? Not a whole lot. How do we get up there?
What is it?
We could burrow a swarm host, fire a locust. That's 4. Nice. Oh, wait, but we can't land. Unless there's a missile turret up here. Which there is not. I don't have jumping, guys. I don't have jumping Kerrigan. I could build a Reaper? Yeah, I think that's worth it. I guess I could wait for Dahaka. Yeah, I'll wait for Dahaka. Though he might take a while because he's so bad at clearing on this version of the game.
Under attack. What is it?
Oh,
Primal Zerg forces arriving now.
Hey. Oh, he didn't want to be my friend. Fire the strike cannons. Hey, nice job.
Your queen.
Okay, now we have some actual forces. We should be able to get something done here. Perfect. We can toss these guys out. And now that the tank damage is not hitting Dahaka himself, we're actually able to clear through things really, really fast. So I think next mission, I'm going to go Ultralisk Viper. I'm just trying to think of the future. I don't really have the ability to tech into anything else right now because I invested way too much. I went completely all in on one idea and it wasn't a good idea. Which, I mean, it's just something that happens sometimes. You never know until you try. And unfortunately, his tongue does not work like other tongues, so we can't steal buildings with it. But that is done. That means that all of the side destroyer fields are offline. We can grab, or Dahaka will spawn for us soon.
Permanently offline.
We don't rest until that hub is destroyed. All forces strike now.
And
For the
now
swarm.
we start pushing with these guys. It's going to be a fun experience. So I have the ground and air attack upgrade, which I'm not sure is actually necessary because I have these Thors, but when I grabbed the upgrade, I didn't think I'd be going Swarm Host Thor. So sometimes the world just ends up a little bit different than you think it will, and you got to be ready for that. Well, you can't be ready for it, but you got to be accepting of the fact that it's going to happen. We bring these guys, and we start. So let's see how good the new and improved Swarm Host is. Well, they're clearing. There's like no anti-air here, so of course they're clearing. We can move up a little bit so they can continue attacking for longer. And one thing that's really nice about these Thors is that when you're mass repairing them, they can walk over the SCVs. Normally Thors get kind of stuck on SCVs and it's very annoying. But because they work like Colossus, it's quite easy to move around. And then they also provide the nice little bit of fire support there. I'm going to grab all these. Keep these a-going. And we've basically run out of resources. We have a lot of minerals that we can use if we need to. I would prefer not to have to do some crazy bust. I think that the Swarm Host are going to be enough, though. The enemy don't have battle cruisers anymore. Oh, they do have 2 battle cruisers still, and I don't have another Leviathan, so I am going to have to be very, very careful with my Thors. They should be able to win the fight if I play it right. But they're still very volatile. The BC does a bajillion DPS if it can hit its target. Like, against single big targets, it's really powerful. It's not as good against the little guys, though, because it takes a long time for those shots to land. I had the same problem in Wings, so you have to have support units for it, and I don't know if the enemy is able to actually support them properly. Oh look, they can't walk over the Swarm Host. Interesting. So we're just going to keep burrowing and keep moving. And I really would like to pull the battlecruisers in, yes, and then get the Thors to start sieging. While we keep everybody else in the back, be very careful. Oh, look at how much damage Dahaka's taken. I'm not sure what he was being hit by right there. I think it was just residual shots from the battlecruiser. And we're going to move these Swarm Hosts forward once again. That battlecruiser is in position to cause some terror, but I have... Oh, that tank. Oh, those tanks. Oh, never mind. I do not have a Dahaka.
Retribution will be mine. Yeah.
Honestly, Swarm Hosts are feeling pretty good here. Like, legitimately quite strong. I think that this is the type of mission that they really excel in anyway, so it's not anything to be super surprised about, but I'm not unhappy with the results at this point. I don't really know how I want to deal with this, though. It seems that the enemy, the Thors, are doing a lot of area damage, and it's kind of blitzing through my Swarm Hosts. Let's see if we can land, and then we're going to drop some drop pods and prepare for a bigger push. That bigger push is going to have the goal of... Oh, well, I guess we pulled the battlecruiser. That's pretty good. So we take him down. Man, Thors are great. We eat this Thor because Thors are overpowered and we don't want to fight them. And then we spam men. Nope. Do we have Heroic Fortitude on Kerrigan? We do, which means that she's going to be able to tank this Thor for a long time. And that is the majority of their defenses. I think we can just walk up to the end now and finish off this objective. Well, I can say that it's definitely a shame that the Ritfield generator, or whatever it's called, the Psi Destroyer, that's what it's called, doesn't properly work. I'm pretty sure that's an easy thing to fix, though. So if you want to give this a try in your own playthrough, which is going to be coming out very soon, then that'll be super cool. I'd like to see some results on that. I enjoyed that though. I thought it was very interesting. Actually, the fact that it didn't work and then I was like super out of resources was a little bit exciting to me. Obviously, I had a million bajillion minerals, but it's not like Zerglings were going to be good there. So, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And tomorrow is going to be the finale of Heart of the Swarm Real Scale. Until then, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you. Peace.